What's up, guys? Today's video is on the top 5 best college laptops in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. We will kick things off with the Acer Swift 3. Also known as the best value college laptop that can be found on the market in 2021. We are looking at the company's new 14-inch laptop, sporting AMD's new Ryzen 7 4700U CPU, which is not lacking in CPU performance and GPU. However, good battery life is not compromised, despite the machine's high computing power. The new Swift 3 is well equipped in other areas as well, and includes an NVMe SSD, a matte IPS screen, a backlit keyboard, and dual-channel RAM. The device is the successor to the SF3 1441, released by AMD last year. The package also includes the Ryzen 7 4700U, an octa-core CPU that does not have the simultaneous multi-thread technology. Like its predecessor, the device sports an elegant and thin metal case. The chassis has a matte silver finish, which Acer has compared to a black plastic screen frame. The manufacturer has also used smooth surfaces on all fronts. However, there are no maintenance openings, so disassembly is required to access the internal components of the machine. The screen is held in place by pleasantly firm hinges. They hold the lid tightly in place, while the screen barely shakes when we use it. The hinges allow the screen to open up to 180 degrees. It is also possible to open the lid with one hand. The laptop has 2 USB Type-A ports, one running on the USB 2.0 standard and the other on the latest USB 3.2 Gen 1 standard. Also included in the mix is a USB Type-C port. The device sports both DisplayPort and USB power delivery, which means that it can secure audio and video output while charging. However, Acer still includes a full-size HDMI port and a power connector. The company has also equipped the Swift 3 with the 720p webcam, while the 14-inch matte screen on the Acer Swift 3 works originally at 1920 by 1080 pixels. Overall, this laptop offers more than enough computing power for all common programs and uses. For the listed price, you can't beat it. If you are looking for a versatile device, we say look no further than the Microsoft Surface Pro 7, which we can freely say is the best 2-in-1 college laptop on the market in 2021. This fella offers a connection between a laptop and a tablet, with a Windows operating system that offers high variety and ease of use. The rear part sports a set of 2 hinges, one at each end, which allows rotation by about 145 degrees via a solid mechanism. The screen measures 12.3 inches, and the active area remains surrounded by a black frame of about 0.6 inches. Also on the reverse side, the tilt of the moving part allows the Microsoft Surface Pro 7 to be lifted and stand independently in a laid position. By combining both parts, the screen is maintained vertically thanks to the rear movable cover, through which we can adjust its tilt according to our needs. In this position, we can see that the integrated speakers are located on both sides of the screen in its upper half. Also on the upper margin of the screen, we can see a camera and 2 microphones built into the glass. On the left is only a mixed 3.5 port for headphones with a microphone, and on the right, we have a USB port Type-C and another Type-A, in addition to the Surface-style connection for both the charger and for Microsoft devices that are purchased separately. Finally, we also have a micro SD card reader. Microsoft Surface 7 features the 10th generation Intel Core 7 processor, more precisely 1065G7 at 1.30 GHz. It is a 4-core, 8-wire model with lithography of 10 nanometers. Also included in the mix are 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage space on the SSD. In the battery department, Microsoft Surface Pro 7 has a battery of 5,702 mAh, 7.57 volt, and consumption of 43.2 VH. You can get up to 10.5 hours on a single charge, depending on the type of use. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. The next product we would like to talk about is the Dell XPS 13, also known as the best Windows college laptop that can be found on the market in 2021. If you are just starting with the XPS 13 series, you might fall in love with this unmistakably elegant machine. Exceptionally light, this Ultrabook will appeal to most mobile users in addition to students, as well as those who travel long distances. Otherwise, this Dell maintains the same connectivity options as its predecessor, and we won't complain. 2 compatible Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports, a 3.5mm jack port, and a micro SD card reader. The device rocks an Intel Core i7 1185G7 processor, accompanied by 16 GB of RAM, with 512 GB of storage to wrap up the package. Like its predecessors, this new iteration of XPS 13 is primarily a machine made for productivity. Compact and lightweight, it has enough power to meet the needs of most users. EVO certification secures a minimum autonomy of 9 hours. The device meets all expectations and even far exceeds Intel's requirement when it comes to fairly basic use. You will get around 12 hours of web browsing and office automation, which is really great. With its 45V block, the new XPS 13 takes just more than 2 hours to fully recharge. But that's not all, as the Express Charge technology takes things to the next level and will charge your computer up to 80% in just 1 hour. Made for productivity, this model is also a handy multimedia tool. The device's 13.4-inch Full HD screen is designed to be comfortable enough to watch your movies and series on video streaming services. Quite bright, the screen features both excellent contrasts and good color balance, despite the choice of LCD technology rather than OLED. This beautiful screen follows the standard audio settings via a set of 2 2.5-volt speakers, each that offer quality stereo sound. Undoubtedly efficient, durable, and elegant, this fellow will meet the expectations of users looking for a tool designed for production, activity, and mobility. In addition, there is a built-in eye-safe technology that protects users from all the harmful effects of blue light. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. For all Apple fans, we have singled out the company's MacBook Air M1, winning the title of the best Apple college laptop available on the market in 2021. The screen occupancy rate of 13.3 inches is limited to 80%, but that should not be a problem. As is often the case with Apple laptops, the screen is perfectly calibrated. Colors are true. Gamma and temperature curves are stable and close to reference values. The contrast is also good for the IPS panel. The solid and perfectly finished unibody aluminum chassis is still there. In short, this just might be the best screen you can find right now. Furthermore, the new Magic Keyboard brings more comfort than the old Butterfly keyboard, especially thanks to the longer keystroke. The device is also less noisy. Note that the backlit keys on this keyboard are gone, and that the brightness is now adjusted via the control center with the help of the mouse. Also included in the mix is the Touch ID fingerprint sensor that allows you to unlock your computer, but also purchase and identify on websites. The FaceTime HD webcam is still there and stays at 720p definition. In the connectivity department, the MacBook Air M1 still handles 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports on the left. Fortunately, the device retains the headphone output with a 3.5mm mini jack on the right side. Unlike the MacBook Air equipped with an Intel processor, the M1 version does not have a fan. Therefore, it makes absolutely no noise at work. Despite the lack of ventilation, the chassis allows proper heat dissipation. The MacBook Air boasts 8 GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, and a new processor developed and designed by Apple's engineers. There's also outstanding battery life, which lasts up to 18 hours of use, quite enough to perform all college duties. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. Thanks to its excellent performance, as well as its outstanding price-quality ratio, we have come to the common conclusion that the HP Envy 13 is the best overall college laptop on the market in 2021, the gold medalist for today. The HP Envy 13 is HP's top ultra-portable device, loaded with innovation. The device improves the design of its predecessor. It offers an all-aluminum chassis, along with a keyboard that lifts slightly when the computer is open and lies at the bottom of the screen. This helps to make typing more comfortable. In the connectivity department, we are looking at a USB Type-C 3.1 port, 2 USB Type-A 3.1 ports, a micro SD port, a headphones jack, as well as a network charging port. A small special feature, the cover protects the Type-A USB ports to save a few millimeters on the chassis. In addition to well-controlled heating, the Envy 13 produces almost no noise. Also included in the mix is a 13.3-inch IPS screen with a resolution of 1920 by 1080p. pixels. HP is not particularly focused on thin edges, but still offers a high screen-to-face ratio of 80%, which is currently between 75 and 80% on average. The NV13 gives exceptionally good visual results. The contrast was measured at 1240:1, which is good. The panel offers a deep black color, which is pleasing to the eye. The color temperature is almost perfect. Furthermore, the device is equipped with an Intel Core i5-8265U processor at 4 cores, 8 threads, base frequency 1.6 GHz, and turbo frequency at 3.9 GHz, supported by 8 GB of RAM as well as a 512GB SSD. In terms of battery, the HP NV13 the device easily secures around 9.5 hours of regular use. This is a top-notch result that most users will be satisfied with. In short, this device delivers premium performance, high durability, all wrapped up in the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best? You got it. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.